Hey everyone, it's Frassix here, and I wasn't even planning on making this video, but I felt like I needed to basically voice my opinion even though no one really cares about my opinion. But I just wanted to, if you couldn't already tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about the Uncharted movie. And if you guys don't know what Uncharted is, or if you guys are new or just need a refresher, it's basically a game or a game series from PlayStation, from Sony. I've been following Uncharted for the longest time, for like 10 or so years, and I've gone sequel to sequel, getting the hype and then playing it and then being excited about it, and I just absolutely love the characters. I love everything about the universe that it's set in, you know, all the set pieces, all the big moments, all the little emotional moments as well. I absolutely love everything about Uncharted, the characters, Sully, Elena, Sam, even Nathan. And I have, excuse that, I got like a flu shot today, but I have Nathan Drake tattooed on my arm because this series means such a big deal to me. And I also have his statue like right there and everything like that, and I have his Funko Pop right here, so you can obviously like tell that I am a pretty big fan of the series. So you can expect that I really wanted there to be a movie, and you know, after cancellation, after, you know, moving from a different director to a different director, it's been like years and years of that being the case. But finally we settled, and at first, like, you know, it was just a rumor that Tom Holland was gonna be playing Nathan. But, you know, then you started to, you know, tease some things, and then Sony started to do some things, and then like now we finally have a picture of Tom as Nathan Drake. And Nolan North, the person who plays Nathan in the game, also was on set, or I don't know if this was like today or if it was just whenever. But look at Tom. I personally, can you like focus? But yeah, I think personally Tom looks pretty amazing, but I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are just hating on this movie so much. They're like, oh, this is already horrible. Like, I just want to just make this video just to basically put out my opinion on those people that are just hating on it and just not giving it the light of day. And I don't really know where this is gonna go, but hopefully it's just basically just gonna be me ranting, you know, from an Uncharted fan, just basically just like my thoughts. So if you guys want to, you guys can listen. If you guys don't want to, I don't know why you're making it this far in the video, but you know, just bear with me. Okay, so where do I begin? Like, what do I think of there being an Uncharted movie? First off, because, you know, like, the games within themselves are essentially like better than anything Hollywood can come up with. You know, the set pieces, you know, the acting, just the stories, everything, like, they're really well done for video games. Like, and people are just like, oh, it's just a video game, but it's not just a video game. It is so much more than that. So what do I think about there, you know, being a movie based on a video game? Because we've seen in the past that more than likely, like, it's not gonna go well, especially for like live action movies, you know, such as Tomb Raider. Even though the first one was decent, you know, the reviews were kind of mixed, and then the reboot wasn't as well received, and then just other gaming franchises like Mortal Kombat and everything like that. So it's not unfamiliar territory to make a movie about video games or based on video games. But for this in particular, like, there's a lot riding on this, because like a lot of us PlayStation fans grew up with Nathan Drake. Like, he was the PlayStation 3 mascot, so I'm pretty sure if we were fans then, we grew up, and then, you know, Uncharted 4 happened, and The Lost Legacy happened on the PS4, and now we are here, you know, almost to the PlayStation 5 like next month, and now we're getting this movie that Tom has been doing. So what do I think about it, you know, after, especially since it was, you know, like director after director after director after, you know, different, you know, scripts and everything. I honestly don't like to judge anything unless like I actually like see it. So I can say, you know, oh, it's gonna be amazing, or oh, it's gonna be horrible and everything like that. But for me personally, I can't really base like and solidify my statement until I watch the movie. So for this in particular, like, I get it that video game movies have a bad rep, but I personally feel like it's gonna be great regardless, because I personally think that a lot of the video game movies, such as Tomb Raider and such, were great movies. You know, they had set pieces, they had, you know, action, they had, you know, good, decent characters and a decent storyline and great places and stuff. So it's well done. It's just, I guess, people just hold on to the image of Nathan Drake so much that they can't really, like, nothing else, like, if it's not played their way, if Nathan Drake doesn't look the exact same way, if, you know, it doesn't follow the exact same story, like, they're gonna hate on it because they just want it to happen so bad that, you know, they just don't want there to be any kind of stray from the path that was already paved by Naughty Dog. Which, I get it, you know, like, again, those games are amazing. I love the stories. I am a fan. So it's obvious that I really do care about this franchise, but it's also, it's interesting to see things from a different perspective, especially from a younger Nathan Drake. I know we had that in Uncharted 3, but, you know, he's not as young as Uncharted 3 Drake. But anyway, so I personally feel like this movie will be great. Like, I have high hopes for this movie. And, you know, another thing is that, you know, Tom being cast, like, a lot of people are hating on Tom because, you know, oh, he's young, or oh, they just chose him because he's popular. And yes, that may be true. He's popular, but for good reason. He's a great actor. I personally love his acting. I love his movies. I just really admire him in general. So it's not a bad thing that, oh, he's popular. Like, big whoop. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, all that matters is, you know, for me personally, a great story. And I don't know, I feel like Tom can definitely, like, I don't know, he's been hyping up this movie, so I'm just like, I think that's like also hyping me up in a way. But I also feel like no matter what the story is, no matter what the thing is, you know, I feel like they're gonna act great. Like, all the actors, all the people on the set, everything, Tom, they're gonna definitely put their all into this, because they know, I'm pretty sure they know that there's a lot riding on this. They know that not everyone's gonna be happy with this movie and, you know, the way that's gonna go or everything, because a lot of people really do care about the characters, and I'm pretty sure they're fully aware of that too. And, like, I'm pretty sure there was a reason why Nolan North was on the set of Uncharted. I don't know if it was, you know, if he was gonna have a cameo, I'm hoping, or if he was just there just to see how things were going. But either way, I just know that this is gonna be, I don't know, I hope it's a great movie. I'm not gonna, you know, just be like, oh, I know it's gonna be an amazing movie, because it could honestly be so disappointing. But I really do have faith that they are trying to do something that pays homage or whatever, or like, they're just really trying so hard just to please the fans, but also do it in a way that makes sense for them to make it a movie. Because of course, you know, the games are like 10, 12, or even more hours long to play and to go through, and especially even the cutscenes alone take up a couple of hours, and they're probably gonna make this movie try to cram it into like 2 hours. So I don't know, like, they're really trying to, I feel like they're personally trying to do their best, and that's, at this point, we can't really say much. We only got pictures of, you know, Tom, like, today, and then like a few set pieces, or not set pieces, but just like a few scenes, or I don't even know if it's scenes or anything. But hopefully, like, I don't know, I just really have, from an Uncharted fan, from me, an Uncharted fan, I personally don't see anything wrong with this movie. I personally think that it's gonna be great, maybe not in the way that people expect it to be great, but I definitely do have faith in them to make a, you know, at least to try and make a good movie, you know? Like, either way, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be big, especially, you know, with, if Sony's gonna be, you know, promoting it the way that they did with, you know, Uncharted 4, and then with Tom alone being the head star, it's gonna be pretty big, because especially for that movie with Tom that was just released on Netflix, that's like a horror movie, like, that was pretty well received. And Tom's acting was pretty well received as well, even like on Spider-Man and stuff. Speaking of, like, I don't know, I just find it like interesting that, you know, I got a Spider-Man band-aid on, you know, and, you know, Tom is playing Nathan Drake. I think that's actually pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I didn't really know where I was gonna go with this video, but yeah, I just wanted to voice my opinion. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. What do you guys think? Like, I don't know if, like, I know I can't be the only Uncharted fan that thinks it's gonna be great, but then I get that there are gonna be some fans that are gonna be upset, which is natural. So what do you guys fall on? Or if you guys don't even know what Uncharted is, you guys should definitely brush up on it, or buy a PlayStation and then get all the games and then experience it for yourself. Or if you just like Tom, you know, do for that. But what do you guys think about just this movie overall, no matter from what side of the fence you're on? You know, just what do you guys think of this? Do you guys think it's going to be amazing? Do you guys think it's going to be not as amazing? Like, what do you think of like Tom being cast as Nathan, or just stuff like that? Because I don't know, I feel like this is a really good kind of conversation starter, especially for people who are in the gaming world. And it's weird for me because, like, I'm a fan of Tom, and then I'm obviously a fan of Uncharted and the PlayStation series as a whole. So for me to come and just these two worlds kind of combining, it's kind of surreal, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys do like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all the usual things. Follow me on all my social media accounts, because I'm pretty sure as, you know, the days get closer and there's more trailers released and press things and everything, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be freaking out about it on my Instagram as well as my Twitter. And yeah, so I don't know, I just feel like it's just gonna be a great wild ride regardless of what happens. But yeah, so anyways, I'm just gonna stop talking and end this video. And until the next time, until the next video, the wonder won't stop. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.